Welcome to the Jefferson Business Journal. On today's show, we're going to profile Frawley Oil's new location in downtown Jefferson. Hello, I'm Jefferson Mayor Dale Opperman, and today we have with us Brian Frawley from Frawley's Oil. Welcome, Brian.
Thanks for having me.
Tell us a little bit about yourself and about Frawley Oil.
Yeah, well, I'm third generation of Frawley's for Frawley Oil. I'm in it with my brother, my sister, my grandparents, and my father. I am in charge of fuel operations for Frawley Oil, the procurement and selling of refined gasolines and diesel fuels, both wholesale and retail. For the business.
Good. And for those who don't equate the name with the brand, you are the Citgo dealer in Jefferson. You have other locations?
Yeah, absolutely. Frawley Oil has locations in Elkhorn, 2 in Whitewater, Delavan, Fort Atkinson, and obviously 1 in Jefferson.
Sure. Tell us how Frawley Oil got its start.
Well, Frawley Oil started back in 1948 by Jack and Betty Frawley, my grandparents. After World War II, Jack started a single truck tank wagon fuel delivery service in Whitewater and surrounding areas. Grew that business, was very successful, and then in 1974, Mike Frawley, my father, came into the business, and we just started branching out into other arenas in the oil industry, particularly convenience stores. Started out with one small 2-pump operation in Whitewater, and now it's grown into 6 locations, including this new facility in Jefferson.
How many people do you employ at Frawley Oil?
Right now we're running about 90 full or part-time employees.
Great. And how many will be here at the Jefferson Citgo?
I believe when we're all said and done, we should be full staffed about 12 people.
Oh, terrific. We appreciate you bringing those jobs to Jefferson. What are some of the services that you plan to offer at the Jefferson store?
Well, we're going to have every premium service a premium convenience store would offer, great Citgo fuels, and then food service, beer, all that. But one service I'd like to talk about is something we do in some of our other markets. It's a full fueling service. So on a particular day in the week, we haven't really had it scheduled yet, on a particular block of time, citizens of Jefferson can come, pull up to the gas pump, and we'll actually have one of our employees come out, pump your gas for you, and even take care of the payment of the transaction. So you literally never have to get out of your car.
Wow, that's a terrific service.
Absolutely.
Kind of a throwback to the old days.
Absolutely.
Huh?
Hey, it's all about customer service. So.
Yeah, great. And what are your hours of operation?
Okay, hours of operation will be Monday through Saturday. We're going to be open 5 to 11, and then on Sunday 6 to 10.
Great. We're going to take a little break for a short tour of Frawley's Oil's new location here in Jefferson, and we'll return right after that. Welcome back. Today we're visiting with Brian Frawley from Frawley Citgo in downtown Jefferson. And Brian, tell us a little bit about how you decided to rebuild the Jefferson store.
How much time do we have? Well, as you know, we've owned that location since 1983. If anybody who's actually been in that store knows it was a tired store. We're not ashamed to admit it. Didn't really represent our company the way we wanted it to. Kind of had a couple options. We could sell the location, we could remodel the current location, or we could raise and rebuild the whole site. To do that option 3, it's tough to justify the investment with just a standalone convenience store. It's more about offering a destination nowadays, and to do that, we knew we had to bring in a partner. So throughout that process, we had that in the back of our mind, and working with the various, our construction company, Bachman Construction, particularly Greg Smithback, City of Jefferson, Economic Development, Dennis Helling, all these people were key in trying to help us find somebody to come in to this location with us. So with that said, finally we were able to secure a partner in this, River's Edge Meat Market, and it's been great ever since. Through all the efforts of everybody, we've actually been able to tear down the old store, rebuild, and secure a future for that site.
Sure. You touched on it a little bit, the size of the store and the scope of the store changing. Tell us how the convenience store business has changed in the last few years.
Well, yeah, this is the first site Frawley was built. It's been like 17 years since we've done a whole rebuild and re-image like this. So we've remodeled a bunch of stores, but never a ground-up rebuild. So with a rebuild like this, we can go and scope the store exactly the way we need it. We've expanded on food service. We have grab-and-go food service where the professional, the guy that gets to get back to the job site or back to the office, doesn't have a lot of time, just come grab whatever snacks, whatever expanded food items we have. We also have a large beer selection, a walk-in beer cave with, we kind of emphasize on craft beers, Wisconsin local beers. It's just, we've been able to do so much more by doing a ground-up rebuild, and the image of the store is absolutely fantastic. I don't know if anybody's made it in there yet. It is truly a beautiful store that we are very proud of.
Yeah, it sure is. You touched on your affiliation with River's Edge Market. Maybe you can tell us a little bit more about how that came together.
Absolutely. Well, working with the City of Jefferson and the Jefferson County Economic Development, Mayor Dale Opperman, Tim Freitag, Jill, Dennis Helling. There's so many people we could bring up. Our people, Dave Baum, Greg Smithback, all these people, collaborative effort to really make this go. It's 5 years in the making. I mean, this has been meeting after meeting and just time and time. So, and then bringing in Scott Fisher and his family has just been a treat. We really believe this is going to be a great fit for both of us. We've really created that destination that Jefferson, I think, needed for, you can go get your groceries and your meat, and then you get some gas and snacks at our site, and we're going to carry some of his products in our store, and we're just really be able to feed off each other's traffic.
Good. Well, there's two very well thought of businesses here, and we're very excited to have both in a common location there. And really what it does for downtown Jefferson in bringing more retail back downtown onto the main street there.
Absolutely.
How did the city and the county, specifically Dennis Haling, you mentioned before, from the Economic Development Consortium, how did Dennis help pull this together?
Well, he was tremendous help. As you know, River's Edge had to relocate from the flood, and he kind of brought Scott Fisher to us and really organized this whole thing. The City of Jefferson and Dennis Haling, we had obstacles, not only environmental obstacles, we had logistical obstacles, we had financial obstacles. This site encompasses a whole city block. We had to acquire 2 homes, we had to acquire the back Schweiger property. So a collaborative effort between all the city officials and offices was key in order to get this job done, get all the land needed, and get all parties on board, and to get all just the state paperwork was just a nightmare by itself. So city officials and Dennis helped immensely with this project.
There was a lot of red tape, wasn't there?
Unbelievable.
Well, we certainly appreciate your family and your company's investment in downtown Jefferson. And from your perspective, what makes Jefferson a good place in which to do business?
Well, we've been part of the downtown for 30 years. We've been there a long time. I don't know if people realize it's been that long sometimes. Jefferson is the county seat, and we are literally adjacent from the courthouse. So the traffic that the county brings to us, the visitors, the professionals, and then if you add on to that, the local feel of Jefferson, I think Jefferson does a great job of supporting local business, and which we are one. So if you take all that into consideration, Jefferson is just a win for us. It's just a great community to be a part of.
Good. Well, thank you. We certainly appreciate you being a part of the community. And we know that you're involved in a lot of charitable and youth-oriented activities. Tell us a little bit about
Sure.
that.
Well, Frawley Oil and Sitco, we have a big MDA drive where we sell the shamrocks. We've been doing that for 20 years or so. Frawley Oil is involved with American Heart Association, University of Wisconsin-Whitewater. And now that we have this new facility in Jefferson, this new footprint, and a new teammate in Scott Fisher and River's Edge, we'd really like to increase the visibility in the community and really get more involved with local causes in Jefferson.
Well, thanks, Brian, and we really appreciate that. We'll look forward to being a partner with you in that.
Thank you.
And thank you again for being with us today. We look forward to your company growing in downtown Jefferson, and we wish you much continued success into the future.
Well, thank you. Thanks for having me.
And thank you for watching Jefferson Community Television. Hello, I'm Dale Opperman, Mayor of the City of Jefferson. With me are Alderman Bill Brandel, he's the chairperson of the Jefferson Redevelopment Authority, and Tim Freitag, our city administrator and the executive director of the Jefferson Redevelopment Authority. The three of us are the main point of contact for all economic development activity in the city of Jefferson.
The Jefferson Redevelopment Authority was created in 2007 to assist the city with economic development and to foster business success. The Redevelopment Authority is composed of 7 members, 5 citizen or business members, and 2 alderperson representatives. The city administrator serves as the executive director of the authority. The Redevelopment Authority assumes a leading role when it comes to business relocation, business expansion, and business retention. It's also involved in revitalizing the Rock and Crawfish River waterfronts, as well as the community's historic central business district. The RDA has developed a number of programs to further and enhance the economic vitality and progress of the community. With the assistance of the Jefferson Chamber of Commerce and the Jefferson County Economic Development Consortium, the RDA plays a pivotal role in the community's business expansion and economic well-being.
Today, over 300 businesses employing 4,000 people are located in the city of Jefferson. Jefferson is home to everything from small family-owned and operated businesses to large international companies. This diversity provides an ideal variety that strengthens its robust industrial and commercial base. Additionally, both new and old are fused together here, as some of Jefferson's earliest industrial and manufacturing companies are still in operation today. Under various names, Tyson, established in 1879, and Nestle Purina Pet Care, established in 1910, are among the city's oldest operating businesses. A dedicated trained workforce, a strategic location near major arterial highways and access to railroad, plus a strong, diverse economic foundation characterized by commercial, industrial, and agricultural businesses have all made Jefferson a distinct site for business relocation and expansion.
The diversity of our business base provides a strong foundation for the quality of life which we enjoy in Jefferson.